I am the bread of life. No one who comes to me will ever be hungry, and no one who believes in me will ever be thirsty again. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Sky.Onjahnae if you're new here. Now, if you want to see how to take this wig from this to this, keep watching. Okay, so let's get into the details. Luvme sent over this 24-inch Afro curly, undetectable, invisible lace glueless frontal wig. That was a mouthful to say. And you already know they make it super easy to install this wig because it has several clips on it, and it even has this nice elastic band that's adjustable because it has those hooks on it. And like I said, if you watch my previous video with my Luvme review, you know that your wig is going to be very secure. So let's start with coloring this wig. Okay, so we're going to be doing a bleach bath, which you all know I like doing bleach baths because it's quicker and it's easier, especially when you're coloring a whole lot of hair or a wig. So I boiled my water prior, and now I'm just going to be adding my bleach. And I'm not going to, this is not one of those detailed tutorials where I tell you about the products, because I'm using the same products I use in all of my hair color tutorials. If you want to see that, you definitely check that out. And you don't need to use a whole lot of bleach, just enough to cover the top layer of the water. And then I go in and add 20 volume developer. I like to use 20 volume whether I'm coloring real hair, like on a client's head, or if I'm coloring weave, just because I like to lift slow and steady. And I just feel like you get a more even lift when you go lower opposed to going higher. And also, if you're not an expert or if you're a beginner or anything like that, this is just easier to do 20 volume. Now you would just want to mix that up, and don't be afraid, because it's not going to be all liquid there. The bleach is definitely going to clump in there. Trust me, the first time I did this, I was like, this is going to be a disaster, but it turned out really nice. So don't be worried about the bleach getting clumped up in the mixture. That's what it's going to do, because there's water added to it. You just want to take your wig and put it in there. Now listen, I am not using gloves because clearly I'm a menace to myself. But I'm also a licensed professional, so I can kind of get away with this because I know what I'm doing. I do not recommend that you not wear gloves, because bleach can burn your fingers, it can stain your skin, it can do all of that. It is a chemical. And you don't have to worry about bleaching your knots prior to doing this, because you're giving the whole wig a bleach bath. So your knots are going to bleach on their own. So you don't have to worry about that. The most important part is making sure that you fully submerge your wig or your bundles into the water, or into the mixture. And if you don't have enough, you need to make some more, because the point of this is submerging it so it can all blend and lift evenly. And yeah, then I just put a towel over it and I let it sit for honestly, I let it sit for like an hour, but I just checked it from time to time to make sure, it's lifting evenly. And I will show you that process as well as we go through that. But look at how well this hair is already lifting. It's already becoming a nice brown that you want to see. And yeah, you just want to continue to make sure that you check it periodically. But while this process, let's go ahead and talk about what came in my package. So I got a cute little package inside as well. And it comes inside with an edge brush, what we all need. You can never have too many of these. A edge slayer that says Luvme hair on it. And this cute little mirror that also says Luvme on it. And then of course the packaging. They went all out as far as the branding and what comes in your package. And I also got a wig cap, which is what I have on under this wig. Now let's finish this color. Okay, so this is how your wig should look after bleaching it and rincing it out and all of that good stuff. It's going to be a nice brown, because like I said, we're doing burgundy, which the wig actually looks a lot brighter on camera than it does in person. But either way, still a very cute color. Now this is a very important step, because you do not want to stain your lace, especially with the rinse that I'm going to be using on it. It does have a tendency to stain. You just want to make sure that you spray the full lace with got to be spray and blow dry it. That's going to give a nice barrier, a nice hard barrier, so the color does not go seep through and stain your lace. And this is a step that you cannot miss, or else you're going to literally ruin your wig. So I'm going in with Kiss Color in the shade Titanium. No, not Titanium. They're titanium color, but this is called Intense Red. It's a deep red burgundy color. And I did go ahead and boil more water. As you can see the steam coming up from the bucket. And that's going to also help activate and really get that color to seep into the strands. And yeah, then you just dip the hair in there and let it sit for about, I let mine sit for about 10 minutes and then I rinsed it. And again, you want to make sure that you completely submerge your wig. And even though the lace does look red right here, because you put that got to be spray on there, your lace is not going to be stained red. It's going to be the natural HD lace that Luvme provides. Here she is. Okay. I already know, if you watched my last Luvme wig review, that these wigs are super easy to install. So this is going to be a really quick and easy install. So let's get into it. Is a lot more vibrant on camera than it actually is in person. So this is the true color of the wig. It looks very, very bright. On camera, it's more of a burgundy color. So we're gonna just start off by cutting these off, or cutting it into sections. That way I can lay it down easier. And then cut the ear flaps off. So we're gonna do this in sections. I'm gonna do the middle section first, and then I'm gonna go to the sides. Okay, you wanna make sure that your hairline is pushed back. That way you can lay your lace evenly and nice and melted, because we only do melted lace over here. And you wanna take your comb and comb through to make sure you get that product in, and you're also further melting into the scalp. Look at that, the lace looks so good. HD is always the best lace in my opinion, you know. It's easier to work with, it melts, and it's just all around better. Then I just go in with a razor to cut that extra lace off. I would not recommend using this, but like I said, I'm licensed professional, I know what I'm doing. But a razor will help get that jagged edge, because razors are, the way they're made, they're on an angle, so they cut on an angle. So always use a razor to cut your lace. And for the excess, I just take some more of that got to be spray that, and look how easy that melted. Because I am gonna add a little bit of edges. And then you just want to do the same thing, the same method you used to do that first section on both your side sections. I'm not gonna bother showing you both sides because it's literally the same technique. Nothing's going to change from side to side. But yeah, let's get ready to lay these edges though. Yes, I'm using a razor to cut my edges. That's easiest to use, and it's the closest thing I had to me. Now anyway, I'm going to be taking my got to be spray, and I'm going to be using that to hold down my edges. And I'm going to be using the edge brush that came in the package that they sent me, and just gonna do it on both sides. And then that's pretty much, you know, the install. Let's look at the final look though. I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup, put a little razzle dazzle. It's giving Diana Ross, okay? It's giving diva, okay? If you're a curly girl, I would definitely recommend this, just because the curls are, actually the curls are cute, okay? I per se am not a curly hair girl, but this is not bad. I've never had curly hair. I've never had this textured curly hair, so this is very different. I like it though. I like it. And the color came out perfectly. It lifted very well. As you can see, it is a little dry, but that's to be expected when you use bleach or hair. A deep condition and you'll be good to go. I love a good flip over, okay? Like a flip over, nothing tops that, okay? Cause what? Big hair lovers, this hair, perfect for you. It's literally consuming me, okay? So all my big hair girlies, yeah. Only thing I don't like about when you use got to be spray is if the light hits you, your forehead is going to beam. Like you can see right where my forehead is really shiny, but that's where that got to be spray is. But the lace is giving HD, okay? melted. It's giving scalp, okay? That is the end of this video. I thank you all so much if you made it all the way to the end. Make sure you check the link in the description. It'll take you to this exact wig, and make sure you use the code as well so you can save some money off. So I know we all like a good deal and a bargain. So I will see you all in my next video.